It's happening as we speak. It's been happening for quite some time. And, a few times in history that it's been recorded anyways. I'm sure it may have been more, but it's been recorded in history where there are people who come out and actually try to speak and teach the people, like, look, you guys got to wake up. Look at what's going on, and those people, they lived for a minute, but they didn't last long. And once they got started in that, and I think the main reason is because they actually was indirectly displaying opposition. You see, when you're indirectly displaying opposition, then it can look to the other side like there might be some type of resistance going on. And think about it: if you are on top, if you are the head honcho or the rulers of a situation, and you are controlling, it's not that many of you, so you got to be very careful on what you do, because you don't want it to be known it's not that many of you, but you're trying to control a whole room full of people. Think about it. You gonna want to make sure that you stay in control. So if you detect somebody trying to mess that up, you're gonna want to shut them down. And so that's what these things or people did when these people started, speaking up or talking about the things that they were talking about. If it feels like opposition, they are going to shut you down, because they don't want that. That's a threat to them. You see, what I'm doing, all I'm doing is speaking about love, peace, harmony, balance. That's all I'm speaking about. I'm speaking about creating a life of heaven on earth. Heaven on earth. We can create that right now. We don't have to get caught up in that whole Bible story thing about, what's going on, because see, that stuff we can't do anything about. That stuff was written from another time period. Okay. It was written from another time period, and it was given to us in our time period, but we need to be writing our own books. People need to be writing right now and creating right now for the future of our generation in our community. We don't have to subject our children to that nonsense anymore if we taken them out of that. You see, we can teach them what we want them to learn, what we feel is relevant for them, and how we feel that it's going to work best for them. We don't have to subject them to learning in such a way that it's going to keep them confused in life and disorderly and lost. We want to be able to put them in a position to where they can actually excel in life. And if they do want to go outside, they can do so with confidence, knowing that they are equipped with all the things necessary to handle being on the outside. And they'll be spiritually strong, mentally strong, physically strong. You see what I'm saying? And when they realize after being out there for some time, like, oh, you know what, this is nothing like home, I'd rather go back home, I don't like this feeling, they gonna come back. But they need to experience that if that's what they want to experience. And we have to equip them now, though, so that they can, because the more experience and things that they have if they start young with us, by the time they are adults and they decide they want to go out and, experience the outside, they can do so, but they'll be protected. They'll know how to handle themselves, you see? So, this is my vision. This is what I want to create for the world, but we got to start somewhere. So this mission, Heal the World mission, this Heal the World tour that I'm going to be doing in 2015, I'm going to be going from state to state and speaking and just sharing this message that I'm sharing bits and pieces with you guys now, sharing the message of love and peace and harmony, and creating a world that is going to make everyone, but allow everyone to experience heaven on earth, if that's what they truly want. If that's not what they want, they don't have to deal with it. They don't have to listen, come a part of it, follow me, none of that. But my job is to put it out there, and I need to make sure that I give everybody an opportunity. I'm not giving everybody an opportunity because I'm not going to every single city and every single state. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the word out there, and it's up to it's up to the capital. It's up to whoever the information is given to spread the word. It's up to them. And depending on how much they care about their community, their city, their state, is going to be dependent upon the turnout. But guess what? What I'm putting together, why wouldn't they want to promote that unless they are on the other side? If they're on the other side, then there's nothing I can do anyways, right? So I'm going to set this up. I'm going to find me a personal assistant and a member recruiter, a couple of them, probably like four no, I probably need about 12 member recruiters. And I need to put together a brainstorm team, so that the AAA team, so that we can start, strategizing and actually putting this stuff into movement, because we need to move quickly. I want to have everything in full operation by the end of 2015, no later than 2016, right? So let's make this happen, and I want to see you there with me.